I have no idea what this is, but here we are. The truth. Kratos versus son Wukong. Who would win? I guess we'll find out.
Kratos versus Wukong. In the matchup between two characters who became gods that not even death itself can stop,
looks like a
reaching their
whole
goals.
monkey.
And even when gods try and rise against them, all of them fall. One becoming. But now it's time for these two gods to go head to head. So who would win between the mortal who reached the gods?
I would say Kratos, right?
Reach Nirvana. Who would win between Kratos versus son by the god of war?
Where is Nirvana?
His entire family, and now wants revenge on all the gods. Kratos begged the god of war Ares to save his life in exchange for his, with Ares burning the blades of chaos into his skin as the constant reminder to give his life. With Ares tricking Kratos into killing his entire family, and now his vow changed. He's not going to give his life to Ares. He's going to take his. Kratos
Damn, bro said you're not killing me, I'm coming for you.
But not even death can stop Kratos as he climbs
That's
out of hell
crazy.
and opens Pandora's box. And now it's time to make history. Kratos versus Ares. Mortal versus God, becoming the first mortal in history to kill a god. Kratos later
I have no idea about the details and everything.
The god of war, and once again is betrayed by the gods and killed by his father Zeus, and he falls into Hades.
Bro got humbled by his dad?
And now his vow has
That's
changed
crazy.
once again. He's not going to kill just one god. He's going to kill all of them. Kratos is so strong that he's able to burn a
I wonder why.
God's son, whose existence predates the universe and is the father of the cosmos. He killed the god of time, Kronos, whose birth alone created.
That name just sounds very powerful, like Kronos, damn.
And is the father of the king of the gods.
Sounds cool.
Poseidon can defeat Atlas, who can hold the entire infinite multiverse on his back. And if he lets go, everything is destroyed. But killing the Sisters of Fate, who are stated to have infinite speed and gains the ability
Internet speed, what?
And gains the ability to time travel and goes back in time to
Bro has the ability to time travel as well.
Soul taken by Hades, taking his weapons and can now reap the souls of any of his enemies. Kills the sun god Helios, ripping off his head and using it as a weapon, and his blades of chaos that can burn in a place where.
Yeah, what is this guy, bro?
Killing each war and death.
I know I've not played the game God of War, and I'm pretty sure these clips are from the game, right?
Gains the power of rage from Prometheus,
The graphics do look a bit old though, if it is from the game.
His Spartan rage, kills Hermes and rips off his wings, with Hermes being so fast that he's able to dodge Helios' light that is stated to light up the infinite underworld, granting him infinite speed. Kratos fights against his father, the king of the gods Zeus, and kills both him and Gaia by impaling Zeus and Gaia's
So he
heart.
came back and killed his
Kills
dad,
himself with the
that's
blade of
crazy.
Olympus and falls over the mountain cliff. But it's not over. We see Kratos years later in the Norse mythology, but he's strong.
Oh, this is from the new game, right? This part.
God, with Kratos being able to kill Heimdall, who can literally see into the future, but all he saw was his death. Kratos fights against Thor himself.
Being able to kill someone who can see future is crazy. Like, I would assume he would already know what's going to happen, but yeah, it's hard to wrap your head around that.
With his Leviathan axe being stated to rival the power of Mjolnir, with his blades of chaos being
Mjolnir isn't Mjolnir like the weapon of Thor? I'm pretty sure.
God's Odin, and now stands atop two mythologies, being the god of war, with nobody left to kill. Kratos would scale to complex multiversal with infinite speed. But
infinite speed can kill the guy who can see future. Okay, so Kratos is OP.
Life and wisdom vows he will never lose it. No matter how many ascend upon him, the Monkey King will not die. Being born from a rock enveloped in the energies of heaven and earth, and whose eyes can pierce the clouds of heaven. In Wukong's journey to the west,
the clouds of heaven. This guy is exaggerating too much. Or maybe he's not.
By practicing Tao, eating pills of longevity, and eating an entire garden of heaven peaches, with just a single one of these heaven peaches granting another layer.
Alright, so Kratos can kill his dad, Ares, and then the guy who can see future. But this guy, can eat a whole garden of fruits. Okay.
Of immortality, and he ate the entire garden, with Wukong going as far as to go down into hell and cross his name out of the book of death. But Wukong's immortality is just the beginning of your problems.
He crossed his name from the book of death.
Anything he wants. With his ability called 72 transformations, he has 72 lives, and every time someone tries to kill him, it only makes him stronger. This is seen when the gods of heaven tried every method in existence. Sun Wukong has the ability to literally copy his opponent's strength. With this ability,
oh, he can copy the strength? That is crazy. So the powers and everything, he can copy all that.
Only being limited to his imagination, which is absolutely ridiculous. Each hair on Sun Wukong's body, 84,000 to be exact, can turn into literally anything he wants. He can take one of his hairs and...
Bro has a hair count. That's impressive, I guess.
He can take one of his hairs and make an entire universe, and even better, can make a copy of his opponents, or even a copy of himself.
So he's a copycat, right? He himself can copy like the abilities, and then he can make copies of the enemies as well.
With each one of these copies having countless layers of immortality, and you have to kill every single one of them 72 times.
Oh,
and each time you try and kill them, they only get...
Right, never mind. I thought he can just eat whole gardens of fruit, but he can do way more than that.
600 gods, 28 of which were constellation gods, and he was able to lift the entire infinite...
I have no idea what constellation gods is.
His head. With Wukong, he's able to defeat entities that can destroy all of existence with a whistle, and was able to catch and hold up Mount
with a
Sumer
whistle.
with one arm, which, when Wukong completes his journey to the west, he reaches perfection. With Wukong being able to reach the remainder stage of
perfection,
Nirvana, which is described as, with this remainder stage of Nirvana transcending the god realms and formless realms, with the formless realms being...
Let me check what Nirvana is. I'm pretty sure he like said that in the beginning as well. The most common term used by Buddhists to describe a state of freedom from suffering and rebirth. So it's heaven, their version of heaven.
Being stated to have no direction and no physical form, putting them above dimensionality itself, as they are above the mortal universe, making this...
Oh, they are 100%.
Nature, with the god
these animations go hard.
Over heaven, the fighting Buddha,
King Kong? Wukong?
Wukong reaching this
more like King Kong?
stage of Nirvana makes them more powerful than Bodhisattvas, which are beings that have reached this incomplete stage of Nirvana, and it's stated that Buddhas are incomprehensible to them, with Wukong at this point being all-knowing, all-powerful, omnipresent, and omnipotent. Sun Wukong scales to high outer versal with irrelevant speed.
So who would win?
Guys, I don't think anybody thinks this is close. Forget Kratos, Sun Wukong slaps the entire verse silly. To put it into perspective, the gap in strength between Kratos and Wukong, think of it like this. If there was a scale that goes from 0 to infinity, Kratos would be at a 5, and Sun Wukong would be above the entire scale. And in terms of abilities, it's not even close, as Wukong can literally make 84,000 versions of himself, or even 84,000 versions of Kratos, with each of these versions being able to match Kratos' strength, and has multiple layers of immortality. In the end, Kratos challenged and lost to a fighter that was superior to him. And to make it worse, he was just a monkey. Right. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this...
Isn't Goku based on this, like, god or something? Because I'm pretty sure, like, in the original Dragon Ball Z, Goku had, like, a tail. I wouldn't say Kratos is, like, on a 5 on a scale of 0 to infinity, because if you can kill someone who can see future, I don't think you are on 5. Well, as for Sun Wukong, if he can make so many copies, I guess he is superior. He can make his copies all like Kratos copies and beat his ass. And thanks for that recommendation, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.